On June 2, 2024, a man long known as a shadowy figure from the Iranian regime's supreme leader's inner circle walked into the Ministry of Interior and signed up officially as of the 80 individuals running for the next presidential election. As someone who's rarely engaged the tumultuous political sphere of Tehran's politics and who has always acted as a special courier to the supreme leader, Haghanian said his decision to run was personal. Who is Vahid Haghanian? Born in 1961 in Tehran, Vahid Haghanian joined the Islamic Revolutionary Committees following the 1979 revolution and became a member of the West Tehran strike groups, infamous for their brutal suppression of dissidents. In 1984, Haghanian joined the IRGC, quickly rising to command the Sarala patrols, responsible for the regime's security in Tehran. His connection to Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei dates back to the early days of the revolution, when he served as a driver for influential figures like Abdollah Jazbi and Khamenei himself. Haghanian's career advanced rapidly within the IRGC, despite his lack of formal military training. He served as the commander of the Navy Intelligence Unit and was injured in the 1987 Battle of Beit ol-Muqaddas III during the Iran-Iraq War. By late 1988, Haghanian transitioned to the Quds Force, focusing on operations in Eastern Bloc countries for 4 years. In 1992, Haghanian was brought into Khamenei's office by Mohammad Golpayagani, taking on significant security responsibilities. Since the mid-2000s, he has served as the executive deputy of Khamenei's office, a testament to his influential and enduring role in Iran's political and military landscape. Khamenei's enforcer. Haghanian is known as a close aide to Khamenei, often seen behind the scenes at his speeches. His proximity to Khamenei's son, Mujtaba, highlights his influence within the supreme leader's security elite. During the 2009 protests, he and Mujtaba played a crucial role in suppressing the protests, and he was directly involved in the house arrest of former officials like Mehdi Karoubi and his wife. Following the 2009 uprising, the mysterious death of Ali Habibi Mousavi, nephew of Mir Hossein Mousavi, cast a shadow of intrigue. State media reported that after security forces withheld the body from his family, a midnight call was made to Mousavi's sister's home. The caller, claiming to be from Khamenei's office, announced that Mr. Vahid wished to speak with Mousavi on behalf of the supreme leader. Mousavi refused, and an advisor took the call instead. It was revealed that Vahid Haghanian, the executive official of the leader's office, intended to visit in person. Mousavi fled that house, leaving his advisors to meet Haghanian. Hours of tense negotiations resulted in the nocturnal delivery of the body and its sudden burial the next morning. In June 2009, Abul Fazl Fateh, a consultant to Mir Hossein Mousavi, revealed a covert interaction. He stated, "When I took Mousavi's secret letter to Khamenei, I handed it over to Vahid Haghanian. He mentioned advising the Ministry of Interior on how to announce the vote count, but declared Ahmadinejad the winner." A history of commissioning and canceling presidents. In the last 2 decades, Vahid Haghanian has played a murky but significant role in relation to presidents who came and went within the clerical regime. At Ahmadinejad's inauguration, Vahid Haghanian's front-row seat among top military commanders hinted at his exceptional influence, surpassing even figures like former Chief of Staff Hassan Firuzabadi and IRGC Chief Aziz Jafari. In mid-May 2017, Haghanian held an election meeting with key figures, including Ishaq Jahangiri, vice president to then-President Hassan Rouhani. Months later, he handed over the endorsement decree for Rouhani's presidency, symbolizing his pivotal role in the regime's power transitions. During a visit to earthquake-stricken areas in November 2017, Haghanian criticized the Rouhani government for blaming state-affiliated construction companies for their failure to build safe housing. This was seen as a prelude to the disqualification of VP Jahangiri in the 2021 elections. After the 2021 election that saw Ebrahim Raisi rise to power, Haghanian published a controversial appreciation letter to other candidates, sparking criticism and protests as the move clearly showed how much the supreme leader was pulling the strings of the entire electoral theater. On November 4, 2019, the U.S. Department of the Treasury sanctioned Haghanian and 8 other close associates of Khamenei. The department's statement described Haghanian as Khamenei's right-hand man, detailing his role as the Supreme Leader's executive deputy and his frequent presence at official events. Vahid Haghanian, Khamenei's enforcer, who played a major role in enthroning and dethroning presidential pawns in the clerical dictatorship, has now stepped forward from behind the curtains into the spotlight. Whether he will continue to enforce Khamenei's dictates at the presidential helm, or if he is going to be just another wingman in the larger electoral show among super-loyal pawns and the lesser loyal pawns, will be determined by the end of June, when Khamenei will finally reveal what he had in mind.
فردی هستم که از 18 سالگی شروع فعالیت در حزب جمهوری اسلامی را آغاز کردم و در دوران 45 ساله خدمت خود در نهاد ریاست جمهوری و دفتر مقام معظم رهبری با ارتباط نزدیک با کلیه بزرگان نظام تبادل نظر داشته و با مسائل کشور آشنایی کامل دارم و به همین دلیل با تصمیم شخصی خود را برای نامزدی 14مین دوره ریاست جمهوری اسلامی ایران معرفی می‌نمایم. گذر از این مرحله تاریخی و بحران‌های ناشی از نظم نوین جهانی نیازمند بهره‌گیری از خرد جمعی، حضور گسترده مردم و استفاده از تمام توانایی‌های مادی و معنوی کشور است.